Okay, so sharing the screen. So are you able to see the screen now? Because I just shared it.
Oh, yes.
Okay, fine. So uh, let me quickly take you through what we did last time. So we discussed basically the difference between B2B SEO and B2C SEO, right?
Yeah.
And then we moved to the step formula. So the first was we can create a persona of a buyer. So
Right.
in my suggestion, it is not exactly required. You can create your persona without this tool as well. But we will try this tool when your site is up. So we can just try it for 15 minutes and we can create a persona of your client as well.
Okay.
The step two was important where we discuss that they are the informational keywords and buyer keywords. Informational keywords basically uh, those keywords which people search to have knowledge about a particular thing, and buyer keywords which shows the intention as well.
Yeah.
So this we discuss, and then we discuss how we can actually find the keywords which are decision makers, which basically the buyers uh, use. And in this case we discuss that we can ask our clients that what exactly they would think if we are having, let us say, a furniture business. So what they would be thinking. This is just an example. Similarly we discuss other examples as well. And now the second point we had discussed, the Google Auto Suggest, which we put some keyword and it automatically shows. So this we had already discussed, and this was also discussed, the competition keyword analysis, where we discuss that we have to focus on high CPC, because the buyer keywords may have less volume of search, but we have to focus on high CPC. Like in this case, soft skills training course having $17 per click, and this buy Excel course is having 50 rupees per click in Indian market, and the previous one was taken from US market. So this we had discussed. Uh, so do you want me to repeat this, or anything, I mean, any doubt which we discussed last time, or should I move ahead?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
We can move
So,
ahead.
yeah. So I am still discussing this example. Okay.
Okay.
So in this example, because we had discussed this in detail, but this was slightly left. So informational keywords, the top part of the funnel is basically this, having more volume of search, means there is a more volume of search in a month. For example, if I am searching what is Excel, so what is Excel can be searched by anybody. I mean, it is not sure whether the person will take a course looking for a training or not.
Yeah.
He or she must be checking what exactly is Excel. Maybe he saw somebody studying Excel, or maybe he came to know a course in Excel in a college or somewhere else. Whatever is it, it is just asking what is Excel. Okay, very basic information about the Excel course. So the search volume is high, and you can see the CPC is less, 11 rupees.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you look at the previous example here, if the intention to buy was buy Excel course, if somebody is searching buy Excel course, the search volume is only you can see the 10, but the cost per click is 50 rupees. So in
Yeah.
this way, we are focusing on CPC, although it was having less volume of keyword. So similarly, if we consider the example of water soft skills, again, the volume can be higher, but we are not going to focus on that. So these are the information keywords, but we cannot ignore the informational keywords in our blogs as well, because these keywords basically can bring our customers later on. As we can see this funnel, this is basically a customer journey. I mean, the people can come searching something and then they can become your customer. That could be one case. But
Yeah.
yes, for B2B, we usually focus on buyer keywords. Considering it is a low volume, that's fine, but high CPC. That is a formula. Now coming to the third part, topics on top of the funnel. So, for example, if you're writing blogging topics, so the topics could be how to learn digital marketing. So in this case, suppose I am a B2B company. Okay, I provide digital marketing services to company. So my buyer is here. My buyer is at bottom, and he's searching digital marketing consultant, SEO tools, where I actually know he wants to get some consultant. He wants to get some trainer, and he wants to understand certain, or he wants to use some tools. And that is why these are the keywords. These are actually keywords. Digital marketing consultants, SEO tools. This is, for example, I have mentioned the buyer has intention, but if somebody is searching for information, so it can be how to learn digital marketing or SEO versus PPC, that what is SEO, what is PPC and all. So if you are planning for blogging, we can consider the content in that way, that if suppose in our business, for example, in a coaching business, let us say take an example of that mindfulness and let us say meditation or motivation. Okay, any kind of coaching which is psychotherapy or something, so we can uh, write about, like, write in a like mindfulness coaching. So if I'm searching mindfulness coaching or mindfulness coach, it means I'm having some intention to take coaching classes. but
Yeah.
but as you know, we also wrote a blog, what is mindfulness. So that is more about an informational keyword, that using that keyword, we were basically optimizing those content which can come on our page for the people who are looking for information. So that is another thing. So in any case, the conversion will happen from top to bottom. So that is one case. So when we are planning to topics on top of the funnel, these are the two ways. That one is a we have to think the topics as per informational keywords. Another topic could be based on a buyer keyword. Okay, that is that. This is now coming to how to get leads from top funnel. Now, when we think that we need to get leads, so first we have to understand, in content marketing we are not supposed to be very hard on sell. I mean, we cannot sell them directly that buy this course, take this course or something like this. So do not be very hard on it when they're coming first on your website. Okay, they
Okay.
should get something which is useful, which is meaningful to them, which basically build trust about your brand, about your business to them. So provide them information. Okay,
Okay.
and that is why informational keywords and the blogs related to informational keywords work in this scenario. And provide them a lead magnet. Now I give you a few examples of lead magnet. I'm basically uh, just give me a minute. This lead magnet, and this is one example is mentioned. Suppose I'm going to a website. Okay, and I go, suppose I'm searching that how to run Facebook campaign. So somebody has written a blog over there, so I got the information over there. But the website wants me to stay over there. The website wants I should subscribe to the page, subscribe to the newsletter.
Yeah.
So I will put, some sort of magnet which attracts. It could be like, if you leave your email ID, then you will get an option to download a book. That could be one. I show you some example.
Okay.
Otherwise, you must have seen as well. Like for example, I'm searching like digital marketing blogs. Let us say I'm going to this website, HubSpot. So I go over there. Okay. Now suppose I open this. Now you can see this is another, you know, lead magnet. They are providing the free template, download free template. So if I click on download free template, it asks me free marketing plan template. So I would be happy that I'm getting a uh, marketing template as well. Okay, which is useful for me. So I will mention my name Deepak over there, then Goyal over there. So in this way, I will mention the email and all, and in this way, I will download. I will get an option. So what HubSpot is trying to get, he is trying to get my email. So I am one of the lead who is interested in this particular marketing plan or marketing template, and they are giving me a magnet, and they are also getting me to their newsletter subscription as well. I mean, they will keep sending on my email some information, some offer and all.
Yeah.
So this is just one thing. I mean, we always see on different website, if you want to get a cheat sheet, or if you want to my guide, if you want to get me. So this is important as well. Okay.
Okay.
So similarly, if I talk about this, uh, you know, uh, graph, like here basically our visitors, I first want them to become the subscriber, and then I will try if they can become my customers or not. Okay, but
Okay.
my first intention is to make them visitor to subscriber. Then I
Okay.
will think if they are, interested in my emails, if they're opening my emails. Okay, and if they are asking me something specific, I am answering. So in that way I can convert from subscriber to customer, convert my customers from subscriber to customers, my visitors basically. But initially my philosophy would be to make them subscriber. So
Okay.
for that I use the lead magnet. Okay, show them valuable content and all. What actually happens, suppose I become the subscriber of a particular page. Let us say I discuss HubSpot over here. So whenever I'm thinking about marketing templates, so that can come on top of my mind.
Yeah. Okay.
So suppose I am a college student, I just was referring some content, and then later on I got into job, and now my manager says prepare a marketing plan. So I remember I subscribed to HubSpot. I cannot remember any other website because I only remember because I was using their content for reference, for reading their blogs and all.
Yeah.
So in this way, basically, it will remain on top of my mind. These are basic techniques, to bring your customer on board.
Okay.
So give them the lead magnet. So now from this slide, you have to think what lead magnet you can ask your content team to prepare. It could be a book, it could be a guide, it could be some sort of previous case studies which help your clients by your
Yeah,
coaching and all.
we
Yeah.
have e-library, e-books, and brochures to download. We take the email of the users and then we
Mhm.
give them the desired thing on their email ID. We also have newsletter. Subscribe to our newsletter button.
So that's what I'm saying. To subscribe to your newsletter, they should have certain magnets. So like you use the word guide is something there. Okay.
Yeah.
Some ebooks are there, which definitely would be helpful for them. They can download and study
Yeah.
later, right? So that for that, they will subscribe to your newsletter.
Yeah.
Second thing you said brochure. Brochure is not exactly a lead magnet. Brochure is more like a marketing collateral. Okay. So they
Okay.
can download the brochure, but that is only for your marketing, your program details. But when
Actually, when they click on download, then they have to enter their email IDs,
no,
and
but
then
what they're getting.
they're getting the brochures on their email ID.
Nahin, if they're getting the brochure, they already decided to get to know about your programs, right? I'm
Yes.
talking about if somebody is coming on a first site,
Okay.
first, if they're having a first visit. I don't have an intention to take your program. I just came to your fine site, and if you want me to come again, you will give me some sort of, you know, some sort of greed or some sort of
Yeah.
magnet means which will attract me later on as well.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
will say we have a guide of our previous case studies and how we solved the problems of the people, how we motivated them. Some
Yeah.
sort of books can be written, or
She's
some sort
also
of,
going to put her videos, like YouTube
ha,
videos.
that is also fine. But that videos I think would be visible even somebody doesn't subscribe, right? That would be
Yeah, yeah,
new to
yeah,
all.
yeah. A YouTube channel because she's going to start.
So here I'm trying to emphasize that you have to put a magnet which basically attracts them in a way that they leave their email ID. They can
Okay.
watch their video by directly coming to their YouTube channel and all. But
Mm-hmm.
if you have their email ID by giving them a magnet that if you give the email ID, then you can download this book about mine, or you can get a new videos link on your email ID, then also they can leave the email ID. The
Yeah.
video
Right.
where so write in that way. I mean, plan when you're planning a landing page, just think about that there should be an option, and you can take examples or references from these company like HubSpot, how they are putting it over there. Okay.
Okay.
Or when your website is when I can also tell you that how you can plan it. Now this is another thing which I was searching for our business. Like for example, I want to get a keyword and content idea, like what should be my keyword and what should be my content, where I
Yeah.
should write more about. So I just search this Microsoft Power BI business data analytics and data science courses. These are two different keywords. I was just randomly searching, and I found in the last 5 years the growth is very huge.
Mm.
I mean, this is continuously increasing if you see.
Yes.
Similarly, Similarly, if you see the growth of this data science is 204% from here to here. Okay, this point to this point, this is like, let us say, A point and B point. So it has grown to, high. I mean, 204% increase in a 5 years. So again, I can take this topic in my mind. I can start writing the content around data science. Okay.
Yeah.
Similarly,
Okay.
I can talk about Microsoft Power BI. This, because these two are, because see, I have lot of training available on my website, Excel, digital marketing, but I was looking which is growing faster, which is growing more these days. So analytics domain, data science domain is increasing rapidly. So I can now think more content around it. And in this way I can. So suppose I got this idea data science course. So what I will do, I'm just showing you an example like what we did, let us say data science as a career. So we just wrote an article. So I think this is not that article. This is different article. We recently post actually. This
Okay.
is some old article, but the point is we started writing the content around it. Okay, let
Okay.
us say let's this data science as a career, and here all the information we mentioned, that what is the market value of data science industry, then data science in business, what are the different job options, okay,
Mhm.
what are data science do, what are their skills, and in this way a very detailed article, and then later conclusion. So in this way we wrote this article. Now
Okay.
the point is, the idea I want to tell you, that you have to also think that what are the topics related to your business, you can think about to write. So the growth can show that these topics are in demand. Okay, the people are searching about them. So accordingly you can plan your content as well.
Okay.
Okay, like for example, in your business you can have various courses on, I'm not sure, but maybe NLP is also related to your business, neuro
Mm.
linguistic programming. Okay, something related to mind only, brain and all. Some
Yeah.
positive thinking course, some motivational course, some sort of efficiency improvement courses. So you can think accordingly. If the growth is high for a particular course, so you can design a program around that.
Okay. And this you found out from SEM Rush?
No, no, no. This is simple. This just, I see there is a exploding. Let me check one thing. Explodingtopic.com.
Okay.
I have written actually in the PPT. I have written below there. I am writing here. Oh, sorry. I'm just showing you over here. Exploding. See, this trend can be find lot of ways on Google Trend as well. But this exploding topics here, discover the hottest topics, 5 years, then 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. In this way, you can find out. Okay,
Oh,
exploring topics. So I'm just so the link is there in the here in the here, but I am writing for you here as well, since you asked.
so
So
if
you
I
can,
enter mindfulness, it will show me what all topics are there.
yeah, yeah, related. So what exactly that topic is going, like mindfulness coaching, you can mention over there, so you can see what kind of topic are discussed or not discussed, or what is a growth and other topics. See, you have to discuss with the manager that what are the things around this particular business, right? Like I can talk about soft skills. In soft skills there are a lot of things like conflict management, negotiation skills, team building skills, time management, you know.
Yeah.
So now so many skills are there which I should target. Every skill is important, but using the trend that which is growing faster, I can focus first on that.
Okay.
It doesn't mean the others are not required. But
Right.
if I want to write content around, if I want to pitch one topic to take it further, one skill I want to pitch, then I can get some idea from here.
Okay.
Like for example, in your case, could be positive things. See, I'm just assuming what are the topics will be related to your business, but your manager or you can only decide what are the you know trainings you people do and what are the most important things.
Okay.
So accordingly, you search over there, you find whether the growth is there or not, and accordingly you decide that this we will target first. For
Okay.
example, if somebody is searching mindfulness coaching, so definitely you can write a lot about mindfulness coaching only.
Okay.
Okay, if you are finding that a lot of people are searching more on the stress management, so you can focus. See, the things are same. I mean, whatever I have understood from your business, that mindfulness coaching is also about stress management. Okay,
Yes.
so but if people are searching stress management, so why not you should write the topics or content around stress management, and then you are talking about the mindfulness is a technology, mindfulness is something we do, and this helps in stress management, something like this.
Okay.
Okay, so now the fourth step is you have to optimize your product or service, whatever the page you have to optimize. Now the first is very simple, and we have already discussed that you have to write a unique content, which is
Yes.
easy to do. I mean, you can write a unique content, and if you have a different pages or different cities, then also you have to write content, but then it would be a bit difficult because the same thing you are supposed to write. But in any case, you are supposed to write only unique content, otherwise your page would come under duplicacy and it will be penalized. Okay, so this is just one example. Suppose you have a page for business Wi-Fi network, another page optimized around office Wi-Fi network, so you have to think that what should, how you would bring the uniqueness in both the pages. So
Okay.
that is a bit, tricky. I mean, that only your content writer can do, but he would find a way, he or she would find a way. Now second is basically the content should be unique in any case.
Okay.
Simple. Second, you have to use this. We have already discussed the title, H1 title, 100 words, LSI, URL matter. So I'm not going to repeat this. We have already discussed. You have to use keywords in a smart manner.
Yeah.
When I say smart, it means you should use the keyword in slug, in title, in H1, in 100 words, distribution heading. I mean, this is because sometimes what happens, the people only focus on a keyword density. But you
Right.
have to you have to use that in title, you have to use that in 100 words, and in you have to use you have to write a catchy meta description to increase click through rate. CTR is click through rate, the people come and click over there.
Okay.
Okay, so this we have already discussed, both the points have already been discussed. This is just a repetition. In B2B also, these are the same ways that you have to write 100% unique content and smart keyword usage. Now this is interesting, as we discussed earlier as well, that even on a page, I mean, I'm not talking about a blog page, I'm talking about a landing page where
Okay.
your customer is coming. Suppose you share on WhatsApp or Insta or LinkedIn, wherever you want, and you're talking about we are coming up our new coaching your course or coaching program in February 2022. Here is
Yeah.
the detail. So somebody is clicking over there. Now just do not mention, like for example, we had made a mistake. For example, what we do, we put a page like this, and suppose we are talking about these courses. Okay, suppose Power Query, Power BI, February batch. We click over here. We are just putting up simple page. We are using the meta title. We are using this, but we are not writing any content around it.
Hmm.
We are simply giving that you can check our content, you can check the trainer profile, and you can pay and enroll. That's it. And we are having just a brochure, just a poster where the information are there. So this is because we are not doing SEO over there. We are doing a paid campaign, or we are doing some other way of getting leads through email campaign and all. I mean, directly sharing the link, and that's the reason. But SEO is not happening over there.
Hmm.
What I'm suggesting you here, that you should write a long content around it. I mean, you should write before the poster. You should write that why Power BI is important, how the course will help you. Okay, how we are different from others. So you just write content around it. Okay,
Okay.
so now writing the content on a page, because blog you can write, but on a page sometimes you write only 400 words, 600 words. So whatever possible, but write something about it. Okay,
Okay.
and you can definitely write previous testimonials as well, like how the people reacted on your previous program. In this way you can increase the length of your page. Okay, so
Okay.
this is amount. You can see that the word amount is somewhere coming 1400 or this, and that's why it is written 447. That the
Okay.
position is coming, first position is coming if your content is somewhere around this. Okay,
Okay.
so that's why it is saying the 1400 words, it is like 1400 or something. So the simple idea is that if you check the pages which are ranking on first page, they are having a long content.
Okay.
Okay, not like us. I mean, we just had a poster because we are doing a PPC, I mean paid campaign, or we are doing a email campaign. That is why we are just putting a link and we keep changing as well. Like today we are doing Power BI, next week we are doing, and we are not. But if you have like one-to-one coaching, then you make a detailed page about it.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
another idea for your website I'm giving you, you have to write, you have to make a landing page and write content around it. In a content, you can mention again the same thing, like what is this? I mean, for example, what is mindfulness nature? What is one-to-one? How the one-to-one happens, and how it is helpful, and some previous case examples which your manager can get you, and you can start writing something like that, and some feedback or testimonials, and how to enroll and all.
Okay.
So in this way, you are giving a complete picture. For example, I show you another page of us, which can be good to understand. So for example, our another page is, for example, let us say our USP. So here we have written in detail what
Hmm.
is our USP. Like for example, content we update, instructors experience, like certificate, one-to-one session. Other companies usually not. Edu4Sure, yes, we can do one-to-one session. Like this is also one-to-one session going on. So in
Yeah.
this way, so basically in this way, we created a page around it, and it can give us good, you know leads, because the people have whatever the question people ask us over email, over WhatsApp, or over the call, they actually get an answer from there. And then if they
Okay.
have doubt, they can call us. But it summarizes all their queries as a page, and this landing page can help us, and then the people can go the special offer and course detail in this way. But here actually we have some sort of, so similarly you can also plan a table over there, that what are the parameters and what the other coach provide and how your coach provides. In this way
Okay.
you can write a USP around your landing page as well.
Okay. Okay.
Are you getting?
Yeah.
Because this is important, I mean, to get
Yeah.
USP.
So we have to explain our course, right? How it helps, and feedback or testimonials, how to enroll, and the structure.
Yes, how to enroll, just put a link later on,
Okay.
like pay and enroll, something like this, because these people are more interested in what they would get, what, not
Hmm.
what you would get by getting a payment. so
Okay.
so how to enroll is important, because people can click and directly enroll from there, or
Right.
you can also put some call to action, I mean some sort of, if they want some more queries, so you can put your number,
Hmm.
whatever you want. But the main thing is your content should be around what is the benefit they are getting from this course. I mean,
Yeah.
what is this course, how duration, how long this course, how actually this course happens, okay, is it online or offline, the mode, the flexibility hours. So you can just think lot of things about, basically, uh, you are giving them answer what they can actually think about it. And definitely there would be certain answer which they cannot think about it. For
Hmm.
example, they cannot think that what the previous people said, so you can just write answer about it. So just make a long page basically,
Okay.
and then you can give an option to download your brochure and all as well, that the people can download. Okay.
Okay.
Now, valuable B2B blog. So you have to write a blog which is valuable. So which we already discussed. So there is nothing to repeat. 100% unique content, smart keywords. We discussed earlier classes as well. What is an how to series. So we have to write a valuable B2B blog. What is valuable? Which basically gives value to your users. Okay, you can attach certain guides. You can attach certain previous case studies, some examples how your course is benefiting. And such kind of blog can be there. Okay.
Okay.
The sixth is backlinking. Now backlinking in B2B is not that common. I mean, if I think a company, let us say, which is selling let us say oxygen, for example, to hospitals. Okay, like in COVID-19 we had a short of oxygen supply, and suppose there is a company which is provide oxygen
Yeah.
to hospital supply. Now, who is my decision maker? Not the patient. The decision maker is hospital administration, right?
Yeah.
The person from hospital who basically, take care of these things, medical gas, like oxygen or whatever the gas they call it. Okay.
Yeah.
So they are my audience. So suppose I am managing a hospital where I know I need oxygen supply, okay, oxygen cylinder, but I am short of it. So I can try to check online. So
Okay.
in that case, I would be also searching how efficient the supply is, okay, and how the cost, definitely the cost of the supplier, and also I would be thinking about the safety concerns of any supply to the patient, right?
Yeah.
So these topics would be in my mind because I know I have to buy. I'm
Right.
not I'm not here just for information. I know I have to buy, and that's why I'm coming online and I'm searching. So you have to focus on such certain kind of topics and write about it. So what
Okay.
you would do, for example, this is just an example. Suppose skills for your workforce in 2002 reports. Suppose in our business, let us say Edu4Sure, and we are targeting L&D department, learning and development department. HR people are there, L&D people are there. Okay, who takes part in training initiative of their organization, or maybe some business owners who directly nominate their employees. Okay, like in your case, the business owner directly nominated you for the training.
Yeah.
So we have those people in mind that what actually they can think about. So let us say HR thinks about how you can skill your workforce.
Mm.
Okay, because they have a training budget, so they must search online that what are the most important skills in 2022, or how we can control attrition. Okay, and I can also search something about work from home, something related whether the work from home is a good option or not.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
I am running a company. Suppose I have 50 employees. Okay. So 50 is not a big number, but for me, 50 is a big number because I have this size. And all my people are working from home due to COVID-19. And so definitely I would search online that
Yeah.
is there any benefit for work from home, what the people think about work from home, how the big companies are thinking about work from home, to get an idea from their business owners. So I will be searching those kind of things.
Right.
So if I write such reports like work from home report, attrition report, skills for my workforce report, so definitely I am targeting the HR people and business owners over there. So
Okay.
similarly, you have to think about your digital PR. Now, digital PR is not like you are going online and you are paying some media, to brand yourself. That is easy job. I mean, they can charge you 2 lakh for one interview. I'm just giving you an example, okay? And but
Yeah.
that is not your job. That is purely paid marketing. I'm talking
Right.
about a marketing, a public relation through your reports, through your industry blogs, through your newsletters, news sites, something like this,
Okay.
where you can give the people, like for example, how stress management is important for CXOs, okay,
Mm-hmm.
top level people. So you can create a report around it, and the people can download it. Now the people can find it useful, and this is the way you are doing your PR.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you are sharing such reports on your LinkedIn, and suppose you have a network of only 100 people, but out of 100 people, there are four people who are actually your audience, could be HR, could be CXO, right?
Yeah.
So even these four people are reading such reports from you, they can connect you.
Right.
And that is
Okay.
PR. So
Okay.
PR, not at all paying media to promote you for a minute, for a day, for a week. No, we are talking about SEO. So when you write certain reports, so people also give you backlink. So we are basically discussing backlink over here, that how we can get backlink. So suppose in your organization you're writing something about attrition report. Okay, you did a research in last 5 years how the attrition is happening, what is the attrition forecast.
Yeah.
So, and I'm running a blog on HR. So maybe I find it useful. I can connect you. I can write a blog of 500 words only, and I can say for more details, like, you only gave me an example that you gave me somebody link that you are linking to that blog. I mean, some
Yes.
some guy was having a blog, and you were writing his blog only on your website in a summarized manner, and you are giving a backlink to him,
Yes. Yes.
isn't it? External link which we discussed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why did you do this? Because you found the content was useful for your
Yeah.
reader as well.
Yeah. Right.
So similarly, if you write certain blog, let us say you write a report on, how mindfulness coaching can help, and you are, leveraging the content through previous case studies and all. So people can definitely link if they, find it useful.
Okay.
So this is one you are supposed to do as a part of digital PR to get backlink.
Yeah.
Second,
Okay.
second way to get backlink, which is very interesting if you can somehow do it. For example, this is very interesting. Tools and calculators. Suppose I make a tool where people take a test, some sort of test, and get a score of their soft skills. For example, I am taking soft skills, and giving some sort of scenarios, like two people in your organization who are working with you, and they had certain argument that how did you solve in some sort of case study, and I'm taking the answer, and then I'm giving them you the score.
Okay.
So I am some sort of tools where the people can put their views and take the score. So in this way they can come up to my
Hmm.
site. For
Quiz kind
example,
of a thing.
this is just an example. Let us say, for example, this disease score. I'm giving you a score on digital marketing. You think you know digital marketing, so let me take a test for you. Okay,
Okay.
so I will create a test on my website. Now you would be excited to see where your score lies.
Hmm.
Okay, so you will take those tests. Let us say I have 50 multiple choice questions over there, and then a score comes. But in this way, you are leaving your email, you are giving me your details, and you are liking it as well. And you can
Right.
connect me as well. For example, you're writing a blog on digital marketing, and where you can see if you want to calculate your disease score, and then you are putting a link to my website,
Okay.
and then I
Right.
can get it. So you can also think certain things, certain tools, certain calculators, certain small survey. So I'm not talking about very high innovative technology, okay,
Hmm.
which is out of our reach, out of our budget. I'm simply asking, you can simply create a survey kind of thing, a test. For example, if your manager is coaching on stress management, so your calculator can be, let us check your stress score, like
Yeah.
how stressed you are.
Hmm.
And then you can put the question which is part of your training. Some, I'm just taking random example because I'm not a coach in stress management, but I'm just giving you some idea. Like for example, my first question could be, how many hours do you actually work in your company? So there's an option: 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours, 10 to 12 hours, 12 to 14 hours. Fifth option, 14 plus hours.
Right.
So that could be one. So do you have once a week hangout with your colleagues?
Hmm.
No, yes, sometimes. In this way, you can get a stress score as well.
Okay.
These are ideas which can actually give you genuine leads as well.
Right. Okay.
Did you like this idea? I mean, suppose you
Yes.
create
Yes.
some sort of calculator, some sort of score kind of thing. Very simple. I mean, just some sort of a Google link where people are answering the questions and getting a score immediately.
Yeah. Right. It'll
Because
also increase the engagement of the website.
exactly, they would stay on your website. They would see, they would understand the in-depth level of your content through these questions as well. Like what level of question you can ask a person, which make them think. Like, to
Correct.
be very
Correct.
honest, I was watching Shark Tank India, and after the episode, sometimes the host, I think, Ranvijay Singh. Honestly speaking, I am not able to. वो जो MTV में भी आता है ना,
हाँ हाँ
when
रणविजय.
हाँ. So he asked certain questions to entrepreneurs, that what exactly you do apart from this working and all. I
Okay.
mean, do you guys do sports? So he encourages them. He tells them that you should also do some physical activity, because you are putting a lot of pressure on mind. So your physical activity is not there. Only
Oh.
your mind is working. So to relieve your mind from stress, you should do certain physical activity. So आप 1 घंटा 2 घंटा regular basis पे, do you play some sports, or what do you exactly do? And he encourages them.
Okay.
या म्यूजिक सुनते हो, या एक्सरसाइज करते हो, या स्पोर्ट्स करते हो, या फिर दोस्तों के साथ घूमते हो, इन दिस वे. So the uh, idea is he tells the entrepreneurs that you should have a balance in your body, your mind and health. But this looks interesting. I mean, when he guides, so I was also not much aware about this thing, but this is really important. Like, you are putting a lot of pressure on your mind.
Right.
अच्छा, मैं
Okay.
आपसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ. Whenever you hang out, like for example with your sister or friend, or maybe you go for sports or exercise, do you think about the work? जब आप खेल रहे होते हो, स्पोर्ट्स में होते हो, डू यू थिंक?
Uh, it depends. वैसे
Okay, okay.
ज्यादातर no,
Okay. See,
mostly.
yeah, mostly no. Yes. So in my case, I really do not think. Okay, whenever I play table tennis with my friends, my school friends come at my home every Sunday. We play, okay, for 2 hours. So they are in different profession. I am a different profession, but we meet regularly on Sunday at my home and we play table tennis. At that
Okay.
time, we do not think anything about it.
Oh, right.
In fact, my friends, I do not keep my phone off. Even in fact, my friends also keep their phone on silent at that time as well.
Okay.
Okay, I do not put it because I think an important call can come. But they, if they're keeping their mobile on silent, it means they're not thinking at all.
Right.
Even I do not think anything at all, because usually when we are engaged in sports or when we
Mm,
are hanging out with friends, we usually do not think. Even we
think,
think
yeah.
that is see, a natural thought can come that
हाँ,
tomorrow,
right.
that tomorrow I have this presentation, I have this meeting or something, but otherwise we do not think at all.
Correct.
So
Okay.
when we do not think, we basically give space, or we are giving a space to our mind.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
in this way. So now this idea, when I was watching this episode and Ranvijay was giving this idea, so I thought, yeah, he's telling something very important for everybody.
Okay.
I mean, not for entrepreneur, but for everybody, that whenever we are working, we basically burn out and we only giving stress to the mind. We should, make a balance over there. Similarly, you can think certain kind of ideas for you that are disease score for digital marketing score, HR level check that where your HR skills lie, soft skills score. So these are three examples I mentioned, but you can think examples from your niche as well.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
Right.
this calculator, this tool will definitely help you.
Okay. Yes.
I, I
Correct.
mean, I mean, you take a minute and you tell me, will it be helpful or not on your website?
Yes. Yes. It is a very nice idea.
You would not bother. I mean, suppose you are going to some website which you don't know. Okay, you are coming to your friend is doing job somewhere, and he posted a link on WhatsApp. Okay, guys, check your health score, for example, and he is doing
Yeah.
a job over there. Now you don't know his website before. You never heard the brand name as well, but you click this link, you went over there and you tried the the questions over there, or you got some score on your health, for example. Don't you think
Hmm.
you would be able to have some sort of attraction towards his business as well, that what
Yes.
exactly his
Yes.
company does? Okay,
Yes.
some
Yes.
sort of curiosity, you will ask what exactly you do, what exactly your company is doing and all. So this is what I'm trying to make you understand. Many people do not do this. Okay, suppose we are in a training on Excel, so we have a survey, we have a Excel score as well.
Okay.
You check your
And
Excel.
for
Yeah,
certain score, they can take professional help. Like for the stressometer kind of a thing, if they are stressed beyond a certain percentage, then we can say that professional help is
definitely.
advised and we can
Yes,
link our courses.
definitely. That's what you are doing now.
Yeah.
See, either you directly after the score you give a link, that is also fine, or you
Okay.
get a lead, or later on you can say that, hey, you got this. You can customize your pitch. Suppose I got 36 out of 50 and somebody got 49 or 50 in stress level. So you can pitch me differently and you can pitch that person differently.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
example, for example, you can send me a mail, hey Deepak, or you can send me a WhatsApp, hey Deepak, you check your stress score and we found that you are not very much stressed, but still you need some sort of healing ideas. So why don't you try our upcoming program? Okay, and suppose somebody is getting 49 or 50, then you can say, ki, suppose the name is Sonali. Say, hey Sonali, I think you are too much stressed out and you must check our upcoming program. So the
Mm,
pitch, the tone of your message can be different.
yeah.
So
Okay.
either you can, to save your time because of the resources, you can is put a standard link, or you can also customize that after somebody takes a test, you send a customized message later on. So that is up to you. How do you? That is that's a part of marketing, but to get leads, this is very important. The most important thing which we are discussing here, backlinks. So if I am a digital marketer, I'm writing a blog, and you approach me and you say, hey, you write very interesting blogs. and we have a tool where the people can check their disease score. If you want your readers to check our disease score, you can put a link, so they can give you a backlink as well. They find if it is interesting, they can help it, they can give a link.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so in this way, so you can get a backlink in that way. So this was all about the six. Now this is just one example I took from a blogger. Freight calculator, air and sea shipping cost. For example, if I want to check what are the freight charges, okay, what are the freight rates estimate if I'm shipping by sea, by air, or by truck. So in this way, I'm mentioning these details. So don't you think it is interesting for me to get a freight rates estimate?
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
so in this way, this is just one example. Now, very interesting idea to get backlink are partner pages. Many companies in a B2B space, especially, suppose I'm providing medical emergency gas.
Mm.
So my partners could be any hospital, let us say Apollo, Max, any hospital. It could be a government hospital as well. Okay, now they may
Okay,
have a partner pages. I mean, they want to mention that they are taking the supply from this company because we are a renowned company, let us say. So
okay.
okay, and we are providing gas supply to these companies. But suppose I'm a renowned company, but I'm not doing any B2B activity. Now I have decided to do B2B activity. I'm in digital, I'm saying in a digital marketing space. So what I will do, I will see who are my clients. I will go to their website pages and I will see if they have a strategic partners pages.
Okay,
So suppose I'm giving you an example. Suppose I supply oxygen gas to these hospitals, for example. Okay,
okay.
and I was not aware about this backlinking, but after understanding digital marketing, I came to know. So what I would do, I would check their pages. So Max may have mentioned me as a strategic partner or our oxygen supply partner, but they are not giving me a backlink because I never asked them.
Hmm.
So I can
Okay.
go to their pages. I can see that can I get a link from your partner pages because you are mentioning my logo as well. So it will
Hmm.
be great. The people can click and check who exactly this company and all.
Okay.
Okay. For example, in this Crown, their strategic partners are MDoc, Software, and Variant. Okay. So if I get a link from Crown because they have mentioned my logo and I am the vendor to them. I'm supplying something. I'm a strategy partner, so I can get a link from them. So that is another strategy to get a backlink.
Okay.
Because usually we miss out, right? For example, let us say I took a session on, let us say soft skills, for example, at Delhi School of Economics. Now, Delhi School of Economics has a blog. They mentioned that Deepak Goyal came to visit our campus and interacted with the students and talk about the importance. Now I was not aware that they are having a article, and now I know that if I ask them a backlink, so definitely Delhi School of Economics can backlink my profile, my LinkedIn profile, or my business page to their article as well.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to make you understand that if you have certain partners, so you can ask them that you can get a backlink as well.
Okay.
Now, there are certain case study. Okay, we have time, so we can discuss certain case studies and example. Now, these case studies basically, about B2B. Okay,
Okay.
so how basically B2B business can grow, how suppose I outsource a company, how they can help me in growing my brand presence in marketing and business expansion and all. So these are certain case studies. For example, the first case is about the video. Like in most of the cases in a B2B marketing, now I explain you basically. Let me explain you first. So suppose this is my client, Fire Capital Engineers. Okay,
Okay.
this is a case study. So this is my client, Fire Capital Manager. They provide a fire safety equipment and services. For example, in your building, in your lift, there could be a fire safety equipment over there. Okay, or in the hotels, you must know that if there is a smoke, so smoke detector machines are there. Okay, so my
Hmm.
client basically provide these kind of services like fire safety equipment and services. Okay,
Okay.
fire extinguisher and all, fire alarm. Now it is a very complex nature of solutions. Means
Yeah.
it is not easy for fire capital engineers to explain, their business to people. I mean, until unless there is a face-to-face interaction.
Okay.
Suppose I am a salesman from Fire Capital Engineers. I'm meeting you. I can tell you, ma'am, in your office, you need a smoke detector in your lift. You also need a fire safety equipment. In this way, we have to meet you personally. Okay.
Right.
But
Okay.
this is not a, this is not a very, you can say a strategic approach in today's competitive world. Today, we have to digitally, make people aware as well. So
Right.
what the problem is basically how this big thinking brand, I mean, big thinking as in they're thinking something big, I mean, complex nature. They're helping people, by providing a fire safety solutions. Okay. Due to the
Okay.
technical stuff, they are not able to communicate their message. That is a problem
Okay.
in this case. And that is why the client asked us that how you can solve our problem.
Okay.
Now, we suggest them that you can create a video which explain how your technical team is hired.
Hmm.
I mean, suppose I am giving you have an office and I'm giving you this fire security services. Means they are the fire engineers as well. Okay.
Yeah.
So I explain through a video how my technical team is hired, how we train them on regular basis, and how we provide them that our company philosophy is about safety of people.
Okay.
That is in our culture. So
Hmm.
through this video, we explain this thing to the people. And if I share that video, so maybe a lot of people understand my business and they call me.
Okay. Right.
See, so understand a scenario. You are working in a fire capital engineer
Okay.
company, and you are a salesperson over there.
Okay.
Don't you think if you would be having that video and you share it with the people would understand better before you reach to their office?
Yeah. Right.
So that is the way you can actually communicate your message. You can communicate your complex nature of solution.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
how simplify you do it, how you hire a particular team, how you train them, how you think about your business and how you think about the people around. So that is what you can mention in a video. Video is a very good way to communicate your message
Okay.
because it can definitely do wonder in your branding as well, and your customer will understand that how you value them.
Correct. Okay.
Okay. So now the the misconception was that a video work on B2C only, but it is not true. From this case study, it is clear. Yes, video work for everybody.
Okay.
In
Right.
fact, to communicate the message of a complex problems, these videos can actually work.
Okay.
So what is the learning? Implement video in your digital strategy. So you can
Yeah.
also plan a small video, where your a manager is talking about that how it helps and how do you think, how do you create a content, something like this.
Okay.
But think about at least two videos which is talking about your business, right?
Okay.
This is part of your content strategy basically.
Right.
Okay, you have written a blog now. This is a first case where you can actually solve the now for example, take my case. I don't know what is mindfulness, so you can create a video that how the people stay in a stress, how this mindfulness thing happen and how it helps. So I can actually have an idea about it.
Okay.
This will
Right.
bring more sales to your business. Now the second is the social media advertising or pay per click. Means uh, I mean, this case is about that how social media advertisement, how PPC, Google AdWords, okay, can help you in getting leads.
Okay.
So again, there is an example of a company. Let us say Hiring Suggest is a tool to help in hiring.
Right.
Now, Hiring Suggest is a tool which helps in hiring, and I want to hire some business developers. Okay, I want two business developers, one content writer, two designers, one video editor. So I need to hire certain people. Now hiring suggest is looking for me. I mean, if I should, give some work to them. So what hiring suggest know that Deepak is on LinkedIn because all the recruiters are basically on LinkedIn rather than Facebook. I mean, I'm on Facebook as well, but definitely if I'm talking about my business, if I'm talking about getting, a resume, or if I want to get some people on board, I would check my LinkedIn. So,
Right.
so what hiring suggest will do? Hiring suggest can do LinkedIn pay-per-click ads. It is similar to Google Ads as well. Like in Google Ads, the people search on Google, so it is easy to get. In LinkedIn, the people are basically searching on LinkedIn basically.
Yeah.
Or I know that hiring suggest knows that I want to target the entrepreneurs, business owners, HR people. So when they create a campaign, they mention that who are their target audience, and so their ad would be visible to me on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Are you getting my point? That is
Yeah.
impression. Like whenever I'm opening LinkedIn, I can see some ad is there from hiring suggest, and because they are solving the problem which I'm looking to solve. Like for example, hiring people, so I can click and I can leave my email ID. I can connect with them. So the goal for this hiring suggest was to get leads to promote their specific product. Okay, and because it is a tool to help in hiring, so they can also ask me to use a free trial for 7 days or something in this way.
Okay.
Now
And
what is it? Yeah.
yeah, here you've written implement CPC rather than CPM.
So
So,
I'm coming to that. Yeah,
acha, okay.
I'm coming to that. So what exactly as a digital marketeer we did? Definitely, we did an ad in LinkedIn newsfeed, like they can see
Yeah.
the ad. Okay, suppose you are looking for employees, so the ad will be visible to you. And we implemented CPC, means cost per click rather than impression. Impression something, for example, suppose I am looking on office space. Okay,
Yeah.
so and I mentioned somewhere that I'm looking for office or looking for business developer. So some ads are getting visible to me.
Mm.
Okay, but they are in an impression way, like I'm opening the cost per impression. For example, you go to any blog, let us say any blog, you go to any blog. I don't know whether any example would be there or not. For example, I am on this blog at Edu4Sure and I see this ad, Seligo pass. I really don't know what exactly it is. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So, but this is ad by Google AdSense. I mean, you can see I put cursor over here. You can see the ads by Google. Are you able to see ads by
Yeah.
Google is written?
Yeah.
This one. Can you see
Yes.
this?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is not necessary when I come after 5 minutes, the same ad would be there or not. Okay.
Yeah. It keeps on changing.
So this is an impression basically.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I mean, whether it is more for brand awareness. Now, similarly, suppose I go to some other blog. Let us say I go to this blog. Actually, I give less space for the advertisement, so ads are not visible. But some company, you can see a lot of ads would be there. Like there is no
Okay.
ad over there. There is no ad. This is not an ad. SiteGround is basically we do the affiliate for them, so that is not an ad basically.
Acha. Okay.
Okay, ad is something which was there. Like in this case, uh, like now it is coming some other Vimeo. I
Mm.
mean, this we actually use as well at Test Formula where we put our videos for our learners. Okay,
Okay.
basically this is a platform where you can put a video. It is similar to YouTube. YouTube is free, but Vimeo is paid. We use this paid because it gives us a lot of customization option as well.
Okay.
Okay, so we use this tool actually, and Vimeo is visible to me. So this is an ad. This is an impression now.
Mm.
Okay, if I click over here, so I will go to this website Vimeo and I can see that how I can put my videos and all. But this is an impression that if I'm reading something on LinkedIn, suppose I'm reading an article about office space, so some advertisement of over can be visible to me.
Yeah.
So that is impression. I mean, I don't know whether I'm interested or not,
Okay.
but there could be certain CPC where the cost would be higher to the company. Okay, but I'm clicking on ad and I'm putting some details. I'm leaving my email and all.
Okay.
Okay, like some sort of form is there in this way. Like for example, you can see certain ads on LinkedIn where it is asking you to put the email and all. Then you're putting a, you're clicking over there.
Okay.
So when you click on the ad, the money is deducted from the advertiser account to LinkedIn.
Okay.
So usually I'm just roughly estimating a per click charges 300 rupees, but impression charge is very low.
Okay.
Impression is more about, brand awareness actually.
Okay.
So high value interaction happen. when there is a CPC, because they are asking certain question you are putting over there and all, let us say. Okay.
Yeah.
Creative elements that draw viewers to click. Now you have to create certain elements that, like for example, you put pictures of your employees.
Right.
uh, Misconception is that social media may not work for B2B, which is wrong. LinkedIn is right. You have to decide which platform works for you.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
Instagram cannot work for a company like us, which is into training, business, targeting, HR, and all.
Hmm.
But LinkedIn is the right platform. Quora could be a right platform. Compelling ads and landing page should be there. Refresh campaign ad in. So every ad, basically, whenever you make a campaign, it usually uh, gets saturated, or you can say dies after 3 to 4 weeks. So you should refresh your campaign after 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
Sooner also you can do. If you think you are not getting the leads, then you can do in this way. So when I'm mentioning implement CPC, which you asked me, basically CPC can be a bit costly to me as an advertiser. Okay.
Okay.
Because when people click, my money is deducted in CPM. I give per 1,000 impressions, something like this. After the 1,000 impressions, some money will be deducted or so.
Okay.
Okay. But money, I'm not paying much money in case of CPM, but I'm not getting the accurate leads as well. I
Right.
want an interactive ad. I want to put an, so when you design a campaign, it asks you whether it is a CPC or CPC, and accordingly, when you decide CPC, it gives you other options as well to design your advertisement over there.
Okay.
Are you getting my point? So this is more interactive.
Okay.
Like it shows in a way that people click over there, fill up certain things, they find it more interactive and all. CPM come in a way that it is more like an impression. Suppose in my profile, business owner is mentioned, the ad can be visible to me because LinkedIn algorithm finds out the people who have mentioned business owner, because the advertiser has mentioned that I'm targeting the business owners, but the CPM cannot be useful to me.
Right.
So in this way.
Okay.
So CPM is usually uh, like I showed you this example Vimeo right now. Okay, on the website I showed you one example. Okay, this is CPM. But when I'm talking about like video site क्या कहेंगे इसको video provider companies, example. So this ad is coming. If I click, this is a CPC. If I click, the money of this company cinemage.org will be deducted.
Detected. Okay.
Okay, so that is why. But in this case, I'm searching something. So similarly on LinkedIn, if I'm searching something, I'm not searching, putting a post, so algorithm find out a way to reach me.
Okay.
But CPC give more benefit, in B2B space, because see, you understand this way, CPM is more about a brand awareness basically.
Right.
That for example, I'm using this laptop. Now this laptop, if I'm searching, let us say I'm searching online. I give you an example. Let us say I'm searching online mobiles.
Yeah.
Okay, and I find this online mobiles. So now Google already understand that I'm searching mobile over there. Now if I'm coming to a particular website, okay, any website, which is showing ad, I'm not able to recall any website which is showing. Let us say I'm going to my website only, and I'm going to blogs. Okay, so
Okay.
after a time it can start showing me. Now right now it is showing me Vimeo. After a certain time, when it catches me, it will start showing me some ad of this this mobile and all. Now it is showing me the Gartner report ad and all,
Right.
because maybe I would be searching something about Power BI visual tools and in this way and all. So the point is, after time it will start showing me some mobile, because I search. If I am searching, if I'm booking a ticket on Make My Trip, it will start showing me the advertisement of the booking sites as well as. So that is more about cost per impression, but that doesn't get clicks as often at CPC campaign.
Okay.
So uh, so do you want to continue further, or should we stop here?
Can we do tomorrow 1 hour again?
Yeah, we will do 1 hour tomorrow. That's what we had
Okay.
planned as well.
Yeah.
So we'll continue the other cases. So I stop over here. So see, from these two cases, you should understand that Video is important to communicate your message if you have a complex nature of solution, especially in a B2B case. Okay. And this social media advertising, you should decide that which platform is good for you to get the leads.
Okay,
So we are
sure.
not discussing example from your business. We are just discussing example from B2B. If you're in a B2B, so these things, these ideas can help you. In any
Can,
case, in your business, video is important for everybody. The
yeah,
misconception, it works for B2C, but it is for everybody.
right.
Similarly, the misconception is the social media may not work for B2B, but if you decide a right platform and if you decide the right strategy, like you implement CPC, you get high value interaction, you put certain images, and in this way you can get a more leads. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Sure. Okay, Nanya, any question you have?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, okay. Chalo, see you tomorrow then.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Nanya.
Okay, bye.